Kagura versus Boruto. Now, this episode was extremely lit to me. It was one of those episodes where you kind of build up on it. I did kind of touch on that when I spoke about the spoilers. I said this is going to be that build up episode to the climax. In the next couple episodes, looks like we will be seeing a lot more interesting stuff in terms of this arc. Now, to be honest, this episode gave us a lot of information that we wanted to know. The first information that we really wanted to know was the involvement with Mitsuki and suegetsu. Now, they did leave us some little thing that we had to understand or we had to interpret because they didn't necessarily tell us all about it in this episode. So I'm pretty sure they're going to tell us about it in the next episode, and that's specifically the fact that Mitsuki has some sort of ties to the Mist Village, and suegetsu actually said something along the lines of you don't want them to know about your ties with the Mist Village, something like that. I'm pretty sure I'll put in a video, but that right there is kind of uneasy. I'm not sure about that. I'll probably guess what he did tomorrow when I release the preview of the next video. It turns out that suegetsu was only trying to stop Shizuma. A lot of people figured, or a lot of people were hypothesizing that suegetsu was actually working with Shizuma and trying to stop Chojuro and everything like that. But honestly, I feel like suegetsu, Orochimaru, everybody like that, they're all on the good side as of right now, so we don't really have to worry about them. I felt like that as soon as I seen him. I thought, of course, he's gonna actually try to stop Shizuma and everybody else. But I actually thought he was just trying to come back to the Mist Village to see what was going on. I didn't think he wanted to get involved mainly because he was just coming back to actually see how his Mist Village was doing and see the actual fight that's about to happen. Because I'm pretty sure he probably heard about it through somebody that actually knows Shizuma. And I'm pretty sure Mitsuki was telling suegetsu mainly because Mitsuki already knows suegetsu. If you guys know, suegetsu is pretty much always at Orochimaru's lair, so he most likely knew about Mitsuki and the project of Mitsuki and how he actually came about. So Mitsuki knows suegetsu. I'm pretty sure as soon as he felt suegetsu in the actual village, he tried to tail him and try to figure out what he was doing there. The thing that's kind of weird is that he told Mitsuki that Boruto told him not to get involved. I'm not even sure if Boruto actually told him not to get involved because I'm pretty sure no one actually seen that in the actual episodes. Suegetsu was probably just trying to see if Boruto was gonna be a good person or have a good fight, so he probably lied to Mitsuki right there. But getting off that certain topic right there, I think I speak for everybody when I say we're all glad that Hachiya was not the third person to actually go on the mission to actually rescue Kagura from everybody else. Now again, in the last episode we actually thought it was going to be Hachiya because we seen Sarada, Boruto, Hachiya actually talking about and discussing the plans and preparation, but it ended up being Chojuro. Now I did report that I was going to be 3 people to actually try to go and save Kagura in the video that I released about all the spoilers, but it turns out that it's going to be the 6th Mizukage himself. And speaking of the 6th Mizukage himself, he's looking like he's in a bit of a trouble. But the thing about the 6th Mizukage, to me, it didn't look like he was scared or anything like that. He understood that there's just children trying to dress up as the 7 Swords of the Mist. Now I'm not completely sure if these guys are legitimate 7 Swords of the Mist. They could just be some 7 Swordsmen of the Mist wannabes. Obviously they didn't have any war experience, which means that they're not going to be a legitimate 7 Swords of the Mist, but they could still be some of the top ninja in that village. That's what I kind of don't know, and I'm most likely going to release a video on this. But Shizuma actually told everybody that Kagura could most likely solo everybody else in the 7 Swords of the Mist, kill Shizuma and everybody else. So it's looking like they can possibly be the strongest, but if that is the case, I'm pretty sure Kagura would be stronger than Chojuro, because I'm pretty sure Mizukage is not supposed to be able to take down everybody, all of the 7 Swordsmen of the Mist. Now again, Chojuro looks like he's not worried at all, like he could just end it all in like one move or something like that, like he could just snap the threads and just destroy everybody. It could be that, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be able to do that, mainly because if we are trying to consider them the 7 Swords of the Mist, if we are trying to say that they're extremely powerful, Chojuro cannot do that. That would be impossible for Chojuro to do. One thing Chojuro could be sure of is that suegetsu is probably like in the shadows waiting for him to jump in at any moment, or most likely Chojuro has Anbu in the shadows again waiting for Chojuro's command to actually come in and rescue him. I'm pretty sure a Mizukage can't really go anywhere alone, similar to like a president. It's really hard for him to go somewhere alone, mainly because he is the Mizukage. But this episode really got us excited for a lot of things in the next episode. I mean, specifically the fights that are supposed to be happening in the next episode. Now before I talk about the Boruto fight, I want to talk about the start of the fight extremely real quick. It looks like she will be fighting someone that has the twin swords Kiba, and it looks like she will actually be trying to take out Sarada's eyes. I'd love to see how Sarada actually handles that situation. Now again, if these guys are supposed to be a legitimate 7 Swords of the Mist, Sarada has no chance in this fight because again, she is in the academy. But again, I think she can possibly do something, stay alive until she gets help, mainly because she has the sharingan. The sharingan can buy her some time. Now honestly, I feel like Sarada is pretty much going to give us a good fight, but by no no means, and I'm gonna say this by no means, I really do not expect her to actually win. Now, in terms of Boruto, I think Boruto and Kagura are gonna have a good fight, mainly because they are the two stars. And again, Kagura most likely 9 times out of 8, he could probably just end Boruto extremely quick. But Kagura, he's gonna feel some sort of way because Boruto was one of the only people to actually show him compassion. As you guys remember, a lot of people don't necessarily like Kagura, mainly because he's the grandson to Yagura, and Boruto actually told him, you know, it doesn't matter what our fathers or grandfathers actually did. We are our own people. He has that same sort of connection as he does with Shizuma. We actually seen that scene where Kagura actually said, it's not the fact that I damaged Shizuma with my blade or wounded Shizuma with my sword. It's the fact that he takes me for who I am. He knows who I am, and he respects who I am. He doesn't try to change me. Shizuma respects Kagura for who he is. That's why Kagura is willing to actually go with Shizuma and actually be with Shizuma. But the thing about Boruto is that Boruto also respects Kagura for who he is, and he wants Kagura to be the best person, not have to worry about his ancestors getting in the way or damaging his reputation or him having to live up to his grandfather or his father, mainly because Boruto's father is the 7th Hokage. But again, I think Kagura's gonna have a little bit of trouble with killing Boruto. That's why Boruto's not gonna die. I'm pretty sure you guys all know this. Boruto is nowhere stronger than Kagura, but again, Kagura's pretty much not gonna kill Boruto because Boruto does take Kagura for who he is, and they do have some sort of connection, a friendly connection. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you guys think these fights are gonna go, and what do you guys rate this episode out of a 10? Again, I think it's like a build-up episode for the next episode. It's gonna be extremely lit. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Make sure you guys comment the first 15 minutes before you watch my next Boruto video. But it's been your boy Baara, and we out. Back.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin', oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend, oh my god, if I die, I'm a legend, I'm a first.